I'll just go straight into it. No promo. Hello everyone, sorry about that. The streaming service decided to just crash on me as soon as we were about to start the podcast, but we're back, we're live. Chris, how are you doing, mate?
I'm all right. I'll wave.
No, we're definitely live. Everything's up and running now, mate, so you can tell everyone what you've been up to this week.
The standard procedure, really. We're all in the same lockdown routine as normal. I'm keeping going. I've not kind of left the house. I've not ventured out still. I'm quite enjoying myself, as you know. We've had a busy little couple of days, haven't we? We're setting up a new little idea that'll all come out in the next few weeks, which I'm quite excited about.
Yeah, me too. I am as well. All will be revealed in a couple of weeks' time. It's a really exciting project, and probably can give them a little hint. It's not music related, is it?
No,
it's not music related.
There's hints of music in there, but it's going to be a fun project, and it's going to test us all, even me technologically. So when I messaged it about Instagram today, and you were, and it was a simple issue, and I could just feel your eyes rolling when I was messaging you.
Well, could you not tell by the one word answers of yeah, Chris, that's what you should do.
Oh, boom.
When you showed me that you could actually do it, I was like, well done, Chris. You're such a old granddad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please do us a favour and follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. It's so important that you guys follow us and like and share the stream and all our posts that we put up. On Facebook, we're at CLive. On Twitter, we are CLive Enter1, and on Instagram, we are CLive UK. But enough about that. We've got a special guest this evening. It's Simon from the Walton Village in Ying Wah. How you doing, mate?
Hello, gents. Hello, everyone.
How are you, mate? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you. Double handshake. There we go.
We'll all be there in Walton Village soon. Double waving. It's happening. I tell you, up the street, people are still waving. My next project, though, is to get the street to do the Okie Kokie. Did I ever told you about this? I'm going to try and get the street to do the Okie Kokie. You'll hear it in the village side, the Okie Kokie, as loud as you can, as it's going to be. I'm working on it, so I've just got to get everyone involved, and we can go from there. What have you been doing then? What's been going on?
Well, I've been busy. Since lockdown, decided to refurb the restaurants, get it completely all knocked down.
Wow.
And then start from scratch. So basically building new restaurants.
Well, I mean,
new kitchen, new downstairs, new upstairs. So totally brand new restaurants.
So when lockdown, you got the call, well, we all got the, right, that's it. Was it just lock the door and then get on with the plans?
Well, I was hoping to open for takeaways, and then my head chef, he was ill, so he was self-isolating. And when he got better, the second chef, he was ill. So, oh my God, not again. So all these ongoing staff issues, you know what? I just close up and just refurb the whole place.
Yeah, and that's how it's been. It's what's been going on. So since lockdown, it's
this is week 4.
Wow.
Week 4.
To be fair though, you can follow the developments and what's been changing on the Instagram, which is fab to see, because I know the Ying Wah quite well. I've eaten in there for many years. I know the layout, and you can see the raw shell of the restaurant, it's a bit crazy, really. It must be crazy for you when it all just got ripped out, because when you do work, I'm doing work on my house, and when you change things, you don't realise the space or the scope when it's completely gone.
Yeah. Well, it seems popular, all the post about the refurb. So I thought I'll keep everyone updated. So every 2 or 3 days, I post a picture of what's going on. and yeah, people like it, so I'll keep on doing it.
Was there any reasoning behind why you did it in the first place, or was it just it's got to a point where the restaurant had, you know, maybe a little bit outdated and needed a little bit of a refresh?
The restaurant is dated. I want to get it done 2 years ago. I think it was the summer, the World Cup summer, but I couldn't afford to close 3 months, so delayed it. And then I had problems in the backyard. The roof was leaking quite heavily, so I had to fix that. And it was costing too much money just maintaining stuff. So I thought I'd just get it ripped out and just start from scratch. So everything brand new then.
Yeah, and I think in the current, before lockdown, obviously Walton Village. I don't know if people really know about Walton Village, but it's so busy for food and drink and entertainment at the moment. Sam and I play in our covers band Walton Village twice a year, don't we?
Yep.
And every time you go, you're struggling for parking spaces. It's busy. It's a busy little village.
It's a lot busier now. Yeah, like last few years we had Crust open, and then next door to us, Nowhere.
Yeah.
So like every year there's like restaurants opening. It was good, great for the village.
Do you find that sometimes you're like, oh, another restaurant, or do you kind of think, oh, do you know what, more the merrier? We're building something nice here.
I don't at first it bothered me. I thought it'd be too many restaurants.
Yeah.
But like I think it's helped out. I think it's brought more people into the village.
I think so.
It's booming. It's busy.
And there's variety, because I live in Walton as well, and Sam knows Walton quite well. We go for coffee there and for meetings and stuff, and there's variety. You can go in one place, you can go in another place, you can, and that's what it's all about. You've got variety to choose restaurants.
Certainly, as an outsider looking in, being from Bootle or up north of Liverpool, it's getting a reputation for being a little hub of South Liverpool, especially in the Walton Village area, of having great restaurants, pubs, food, and also the entertainment as well. And obviously, like you said, Chris, we perform there on a regular basis, and it is a nightmare on a Friday and Saturday having to try and find a parking space. That's for sure. It's mental, absolutely mental.
But that's important. I think if it is busy, you're going to get people coming into the restaurant. Tell us about the history of the restaurant. When did you take over, or when did you get the restaurant? Or
started. My dad first bought it. He took over in '78.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so like 41 years, is that right? Off my head? Yeah, 41 years.
And did you obviously, did you work in there, or did you?
Yeah, from young age.
Right, okay.
I must be about 12, 13. I was in the kitchen just helping out, cleaning up, doing all the dishes, and then I got promoted to work in a bar.
Right.
So I was there from a young age.
Was Dad there on a day-to-day basis? Was he running there?
Yeah, he was, yeah. But then in about 2000, about 2001, I was still in uni in Leeds, and my mum, she wasn't very well. My dad said, he wants to retire, taking him home. Can you just finish your studies and get back home and help out? So when I graduated in 2003, that's when I took over officially.
What did you study in university?
I was doing networking.
Wow.
Completely different. Like it was good. It was good fun. Met a lot of good friends there, and still keep in touch. Yeah, had a good time in Leeds. It's really good.
Did they ever come down and have food and?
Yeah, they come down. Yeah. Come down for days.
It's good when you can, you know what I mean, you've got a fantastic restaurant. It's great. It must be great for your mates from uni to come and say, wow, look what you've achieved. You leave uni, because when you leave uni, you do float a bit, like what do I go into? Was that the right job? Was this going to be for me? So it's I always knew I wanted to do music. And Sam, you always knew music was for you.
Absolutely.
So it must have been, right, let's help the family out. And then did you think maybe I'll go back to what I was doing in uni, and you just continued with it?
No, I was lucky because I was brought up in that area. So a lot of my school friends, I still keep in touch. So when I went back to work, still all my friends still go to the restaurant. So it just feels like home, seeing like old faces.
And did you ever have a go with the chef side of things when you were growing up?
I help out now and again. I think it was last summer I helped out. It was one of the chef. He had to go back to Hong Kong. It's just like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
So I just jumped in, just helped out a little bit. Gone away.
Everything really then. So you've washed the dishes, you've waited, you've chefed, you've done the bar. Yeah, that's it. You can do everything there.
Not really.
One of the things I was going to mention, sorry Chris to interject, one of the things I was going to mention was that you went to university, you did networking. We were talking before the stream crashed, but we were talking before about how important social media is, and the Instagram that you've got has got nearly 4,000 on Instagram. Just tell us a little bit about what you've been doing and showing people around the new the restaurant.
My wife, she loves taking pictures. She loves social media, and she said like you gotta get it working. You have to be active. So like before lockdown, my staff, maybe the younger staff, they got on social media, and then they always helped me out. They took nice pictures and posted for me, posted my stories. So like a lot of help from my side of the family and friends.
And it's a bit of a big job you're doing at the moment. I mean, I've literally been scrolling through the Instagram, and not only is it pictures of the food, but also the actual redevelopment of the restaurant. It's a big job you're doing, isn't it?
It is a big project, yeah, big project. But like, it had to be done because, like I was saying before to Chris, it's become very dated, the restaurant. So it just needs to freshen up.
I think that's important because the village is got there's a young vibe at certain bars and certain restaurants, and you got to keep that. You got to keep your old clients, I can imagine,
definitely.
And then you've got to try and introduce a new breed of people who've never been there before. And I think if you're active on your social media and your Instagram especially, as I always say to Sam, be busy on Instagram. That's why he was helping me log in today.
Come on. What do you expect me to do? I do the stream, I'm producing the stream, I'm part of the stream. This is what I have to deal with on a weekly basis. So it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, you know what you expect with this. This is standard procedure. He's the technological one, I'm the kind of the talker. It's a double act.
It is a double act, you're right.
The Instagram is important for you though, because the food looks fantastic. You know, when you look on the Instagram, and and there's so many people now like food bloggers and critics who use Instagram as a tool to just talk, and you can see them in restaurants. Well, you could do before the lockdown, but you will do again. But you see them with eating meals and tasting different things, and it's what it's all about. I think social media, for the likes of you now, is going to be vital because it'll get people talking, and especially in lockdown. Because if you're so active, people are scrolling, people are looking, and people are going, "Oh, that looks quite interesting." And I know me and Sam are going to be down there when it's all finished.
When lockdown's over, I think that's going to be our night out, our first night out.
Yeah.
So on the side of meals, this is always an important. Because when you go into a restaurant, sometimes you can't decide what you're going to have, and you get the chef's recommendation or the person. What's the most popular meals that you serve? Then you're guaranteed to sell out every weekend.
This is my problem now. A good friend of mine, he said to me, "Si, your menu's too big." Oh, I go in, look at your menu. Wow, there's so much food to choose from. So I decided to cut it down. So when the new menu, yeah.
Done a new menu as well.
Sorry?
Have you done a new menu as well as?
Doing a new menu. Well, to make it more simple, because people come in and look at it. Wow, I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to have. So we'll keep all popular dishes to make it more simple.
Yeah.
But back to your question. The most popular dishes. Oh, quite a lot. Spring rolls. Hannah Elizabeth from Love Island. That's her favourite. She always goes, "Oh yeah, I love the spring rolls." But crispy duck, that's another popular dish. The first steak, Cantonese.
Oh yeah.
Sweet sour chicken, shredded beef, Scouse Mars favourite dish. She's always posting that. Crispy beef, my favourite dish.
I'm starving here now.
Chris, what's your favourite?
What's my favourite?
Yep.
I've two, and this is the problem with me. When you go for something to eat, you look through the menu and you go, right, I'm going to try something different, and then you look at it and then you think, no, I'm going to have what I like. I'll go back and have what I owe. So I love vermicelli.
Yeah.
I love the vermicelli. I love the crispy chili chicken as well.
Yeah.
They're my two favourites, and anything with a bit of sort of spice, like chilies in. Oh yeah, I'm all over that. Yeah, anything with a bit of chili in. What about you, Sam? What's?
I'm the same. I like a bit of Singapore vermicelli, extra hot, with everything. Extra hot, man. You've got to go all in. You've got to go all in.
Anymore, you know.
John Aldridge, he loves his spicy food. Comes in, so I want loads of chili in my food. So the chef's like whacking all the chilies in. He loves it.
Do you get many? I saw you had Grobbelaar in there the other week, didn't you?
He comes in, yeah. He's funny, Brucey. Yeah.
Does he living round in Liverpool again now? Is he?
He lives by the White Horse. I'm not sure though. Don't tell me like he lives in a village, but I'm not sure where.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, he's a sound lad. Funny guy.
Yeah, because I saw your Instagram post with him the other week, and I thought must be knocking around again. But yeah, do you get many famous faces coming in?
We get like the older players, like Aldo and you said before, Brucey, and even like the old Everton players, managers. Going back well now, like Walter Smith, he used to come in, and Joe Royal. Quite a few Everton. Seamus Coleman, he comes in.
I saw a picture shares on your Instagram.
Quite a few of them. Hollyoaks cast, but I don't watch much TV, so I don't even recognise my stack. She's from there, or he's from Hollyoaks. Oh really? Yeah. I don't like see. I don't like. Oh, can't take a photo of you. That can be.
But I bet the younger staff made up though, because they'll obviously follow it and.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where their Instagram comes flying out. But do you find that these people, because you must see them regular basis, do they always get, like me, the same meal every time?
People, yeah, they always stick to what they like.
Yeah.
Always stick to what they like, yeah.
That's the problem with me. I always stick with the same food. Yeah. And I think this is the good thing about your Instagram now, though, because you're posting things. Because you can't see it on a menu. You know, you come in and you read it and you think, that sounds nice, that's not that. But when you see a picture of it and it looks amazing, you think, right, that's what I'm going for next time.
Even before lockdown, John Lundstrom from Sheffield United, he was in. It's like a lot like customers. Oh, there's John from Sheffield United. So like put pictures of him. Oh, he sound lad, really nice guy.
Hopefully the refurb though will benefit this for you. Do you know what I mean? If you get these people coming in, taking a picture and they're on there, people are going to come and see what it's all about. Yeah,
but like it's all about keeping the customers happy. Customers happy, they come back. I'm happy.
Yeah. And if it seems like they do come back, even the big celebrities as well. So it's only a credit to yourself. And obviously you're giving them this brand new restaurant as well, which is fantastic. But a question for you, Si. What sort of music did you listen to when you were growing up?
when I was growing up. I like Bon Jovi songs. I'm still a Bon Jovi fan. I love his songs. Even went to his concert in June.
Oh, was it Anfield?
In Anfield, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very good.
I went to see, I went to the Isle of Wight festival. I can't remember what year. I was in sixth form. And Bon Jovi on the Isle of Wight, yeah. And that was unbelievable. What, like, out of everyone that I was least excited to see, I was just blown away. Absolutely blown away by Bon Jovi. Because I was there.
Well, apparently the gig at Anfield was amazing.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Even took my two kids, and they loved it.
Yeah, because it's a good thing that the although it's not happened for a little bit, it's good that they can now bring big concerts back to the city, because the arena's good, but sometimes the open air ones are fantastic. Most of them are, to be fair. I love going to gigs, but and what else do you listen to?
When I was younger, I used to like Oasis songs, the old songs. I used to listen to them.
What about now? What are you listening to now? Is there any specific band or artist
I just like particular songs, no such bands.
Yeah, I feel that as well. I feel like there isn't a specific artist or band that I can say like I'm hardcore about them. It always seems to be popular music for me. I don't know about you, Chris. We all know who you like.
Yeah, I'm into the Beatles. We know this.
We all like the Beatles, don't we?
I think it's a crime if you don't like the Beatles if you're from Liverpool.
Well, my good mate, he's a massive Beatles fan, and when we're out, we always listen to Beatles songs. So it's grown on me because he listens to it all the time. So when we're out, I was like, yeah, this is good. So like, it's grown on me, all the Beatles songs.
Do you think that having live music in restaurants is important?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's something that I want to do after when we reopen.
Yeah.
Previously, I couldn't advertise it. It was like if I say live music at the restaurant, they're playing downstairs, means upstairs can't hear it. They played upstairs, then people downstairs can't hear it. But now it's the restaurant's fully it would be all open, so I can get live music in, and then from both floors you can be able to see and hear it.
So what's the plan for the floors? Are you going to have some kind of open balcony or something like that? So
at the front, so as you walk in the restaurants, the front part would be open up, be like a balcony, so you'll be able to see upstairs, and then obviously upstairs you'll see downstairs.
That's fantastic.
More opened up.
So it's going to be kind of, even though there's a balcony, it's going to be, you can see each other and it's kind of not separated.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm trying to link it together so like it feels like you're in the same restaurant.
Yeah, because the upstairs in the old restaurants, it had that lovely bar at the back.
Yeah, it was nice upstairs, but some people didn't like go upstairs. It's just feels like in a different place. But hopefully this time round it won't be like that.
Yeah, I liked the upstairs though.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah, it was good.
It was I always used to sit right by the bar. I used to stick me by the bar a few times.
Then, out the way.
Yeah, too well there. I think live music is important. We get calls all the time, Sam, don't we, for restaurants and bars that are looking for live acts and trying things that they've never tried before in a restaurant situation. A lot of people are nervous about putting acts in restaurants, but it depends what acts you get, isn't it, Sam? It
is. It depends on what sort of atmosphere that you want in your restaurant. If you want it to be, it's more of a fine dining experience, then, speaking on the acts that we have on our books and artists that we have, we have a fantastic string quartet that could, do a plethora of different genres and theme music, from TV theme shows to 70s pop music. Their repertoire is fantastic. Or if you want your restaurant to be lively, or sort of like a current DJ scene, and we've got 3 or 4 DJs that'll be able to cater to that and be able to perform at any restaurant, and it does create a different atmosphere. Obviously not a really loud DJ, but background music adds to conversation and adds to the experience as well.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think live music, because we've been in it a while now, and we knew. And there was a time when it was all live music. You have to have live music, and then it all went to background CDs. And people are now saying, "Oh, do you know what? One night a week we will put an act on," and then because it just, I think you've got to try stuff. We're the same with Sam. We say, well, let's send this artist, or let's send this, and we always give people, say, this is what they're going to be like, or this is what they sound like, this is what they play, and then it's for the owners to make their own choice and say, do you know what, I actually quite like that. So let's get a Bon Jovi act in, Sam.
Oh, we need to do it. I mean, I know I do Bon Jovi in our set, but my goodness me, no, I wouldn't be able to do that. I could do me Bublé.
Christmas time. That's another one though. When we talk about certain times of the year in restaurants, Christmas is chocker, isn't it? Christmas is, you got your Christmas nights out, and you've got your Christmas do's and whatever, and then Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That must be as an owner of a restaurant, it must be a headache for you.
It's good Christmas, as you said. It's busy, but then we get mad busy month of December, and then January it's all quiet.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Be nice if it just balance itself out.
Yeah. But we find with us on Sea Live, it's up to Christmas and New Year, it's just hectic. And then what's nice about it's probably like you in with you as well. You've got January to kind of relax a bit.
Yeah.
And then February, just before the lockdown, we were booking acts for Christmas, weren't we, Sam?
Yeah, our books were getting really busy around February. We've had a couple of weddings towards the latter end of the year, so hopefully, fingers crossed that they continue and they go ahead, including yourself, Mr. Chris Varnes.
Well, we'll see what happens there.
Oh well, maybe you've said it could be happening.
It's we'll see what happens. It's out of our everything's out of our hands, isn't it? No one can do anything. So yeah, Christmas is busy. You can't get a table. You can't get a. It's a good job we know the owner though, Sam.
It's a good job we know the owner.
We'll have like one of those Batman phones with just one button. It'll just be to size out. Right, we're coming.
A lot of people do that. Can't get a table, fill us in.
Yeah, I think I've done it to you a few times. Yeah, how many is it? Table for 12? Oh, God.
How many?
Sorry, I will say that now. No, but when you think about Valentine's Day and stuff, it must be great because people are having great nights, and Walton's busy at any point anyway, but it's difficult to get a table anywhere around Christmas, Valentine's, special occasions. And what about birthdays? Do you do special birthday ones? And
we do. We get a lot like parties, yeah, but for birthdays, like yeah, mostly weekends. You always get like a table 10, 15. Sometimes they hire upstairs out for birthday dues. So it's
and that's what you want. Really. You want that continuous influx of people. But now the refurb's going to happen. You're absolutely going to get it, because if people haven't checked out, and you need to check out the Ying Wah Instagram page, because you can see the food looks unbelievable, and the way the restaurant's gonna, you can kind of visually see it. I think I may have it totally wrong, but I can kind of see what you're trying to achieve with this open plan. It does look complete, and I was just saying before we came on here that when you do change a room or change something in it looks completely different. It looks crazy though at the moment with everything out.
Yeah, the problem was downstairs was too small. It's like that's why I want to try and make it bigger. So
Yeah.
kitchen's getting moved to the backyard. So straight away, I've got more space there.
Yeah.
The old staircase, the old toilets, all that's getting demolished. So obviously build a new staircase, building one toilet, disabled toilet. So it gives more room.
And did you come up with the plans with an architect, or did you have this vision of what you wanted to eat and tell the architect, or did you say, right, this is...
It's a bit of both. I had my own design.
Yeah.
The architect had his design. I'm just work together, and this is the best plan. So just stuck to it.
And yeah, I'm building at the house at the moment on my house, and I found like little things are changing as you're building.
Always change.
Little things. We'll move that window and meter that way. We'll move it, and you're thinking, oh, is it the right move? But once it's set in stone, you're in.
They always change it. Peter said, the architects they have his plans, but they always get changed for the better.
Yeah, well, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I think the whole structure of the... And do you know what's great about the Ying Wah? The position you're in on the street. If no one's been past or through Walton Village, it's right on the front, isn't it?
Well, a lot of people do say it's a good location.
Your dad, he got it right. What was it before a restaurant? Do you know what it was before a restaurant?
Well, the first owner was James Chan, my dad's good friend. He first bought it in '74.
Right.
And then his wife was ill, and so he had to retire in a way. And then my dad wanted it, so my dad bought it. Yeah,
so for the restaurant, it's always been a restaurant.
'74 it started, and then before that, so I've been told, it was a supermarket.
Really?
Okay, yeah. So I've been told.
Have you uncovered anything like, wow, that's a bit crazy while you've been stripping it out of you?
I put it on Instagram. I found a newspaper, Daily Mirror, 1974 paper. Couldn't believe it.
Really?
1974. Wow.
You have to frame it.
Definitely go frame it. Definitely keeping it.
Well, I think people, when you do rip things out in houses or restaurants or shops or whatever, there's always something hidden, isn't there, that you find, especially Walton Village, because it's such an old little village. There must be some crazy stuff writing on the wall.
There's one part in the basement we haven't locked down yet, and we've never been touched for decades. So
Really?
Once that gets removed, I'm sure we find loads of bits in there.
Oh, that'll be ace. Be like Indiana Jones.
Convert the basement to like a storage area. So that part will be knocked down soon, and then there'll be loads of bits.
Have you never been in this bit?
No one's been. No
one's ever been in this bit.
No.
Oh, that's gonna be ace. Oh, you've got to film that. That's
right.
I was thinking it needs to be like Most Haunted style. You know, where you try and find ghosts down there since God knows how many years. Oh, that's brilliant.
That'd be really good. Well, I've been into Walton Hall, haven't I? And that's an old building as well. And when you're walking around like that, you get a little. It does feel a bit eerie. But I can imagine when you're going in something like that, it's going to be ace.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures on that Walton Hall.
It's
spooky.
It's sad really because it's such a lovely building and it just needs something to happen to it. It could be another addition to our community really as well. And I've campaigned for 2 years now to try and someone to do something, and it definitely won't happen now.
Really?
Well, with all the money pumping somewhere else in the country, people aren't going to have 10 million to do it up.
It's like Walton Baths. That's a shame.
Yeah. Another
that bath in the village.
The history in the village is unbelievable, and there's great books in the Browns news agents. You can buy books on the history of each building in the street, and it's amazing. There's like and then you look at it and you think, oh my God, there's a little doorway to something that would have been there 100 years ago, and you wouldn't even know if you walked past it. You wouldn't even know that was a doorway. But then you look at it and you can see it's a doorway. So what you're going to discover is going to be unbelievable.
Looking forward to it.
It could be like a hidden, the best recipe book in the world. And you could have a unique menu of this hidden book. Oh, that'd be ace.
I could retire.
And have you got a specific date in mind for when it's going to be fully reopened, or is that all hush hush still?
We're looking at 31st of July. That's what we're pushing for.
Brilliant. And everything's on target for that date?
Yeah, still on top of that date. Yeah, I think it's a Friday, so hopefully that'll be ready before then.
And are you have you got to adhere to sort of social distance and stuff? Is that going to be? We don't know what's going to happen. To be fair, by the 31st of
Change all
July.
the time. Like people say, like that 2 meter rule that'll be scrapped in July.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if they reopen restaurants and bars, they can't have that 2 meters rule.
No.
It'd be impossible to.
I've been keeping an eye on it in the Isle of Man, obviously, because they're a little bit different to us, obviously, because they're an island. Of course, we're an island, but I know that they I think they went 11 days without having any infection or any death, and they reopened pubs, and the scenario that this pub on the island, they had a one-way system, and you're only allowed to drink with a meal, and I think you're only allowed like a 3-pint limit anyway, but that's no good for us, is it?
Is it working though?
From what I looked at, people were anxious to get back into their local and just be in the places. It seemed to be working, but that's just with the cameras on, I suppose. Whether, like Simon's just said, whether if it's a case of a packed restaurant or a packed bar where the social distancing can be adhered to, I'm in the same ballpark as Simon. I don't think they can adhere to it. No, but we'll see. And if July comes and they say they scrap the 2 meter distance, then it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Well, it's gonna be an amazing restaurant. I tell you that, and it's gonna be a hub, isn't it? It's gonna be, as I say, you're on the very front. And are you changing anything on the front as well, or
the shops once is all getting changed?
Wow.
Just make just be more brighter, more like more neon lights, and the signboard lights up.
Wow.
Brighter, so it stands out.
Yeah, because it stands out already, so it's going to be even more amazing. And as I say, it's the prime location to be at, because everything goes past it, every junction, you know what I mean? You go straight past it, you can see it. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Trying to. That's the plan.
But the as I say, the opening is going to be the 31st. You say, are you going to have just an open, or are you going to have an opening party, or are you going to do something a bit different, or?
I'd like to have like an opening party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like friends and customers. Or
yeah.
See how it goes. See what the government says. Like,
yeah.
That's the plan. Have like a open night. Even the staff need to get used to the new layout. Staff need to come in, get used to things.
Yeah, because if it's a new kitchen, everything, they're all going to have to get used to it. It's like, but it'd be exciting for them as well, won't it? Because
that's why I want to do takeaways, open for takeaways, so the chefs can get used to the new kitchen.
Ah, good idea. Yeah.
Like that's the plan. Hopefully, we said 4 weeks, the kitchen be ready. So hopefully by then, get the chefs in and then open business takeaways.
Fantastic. Well, you've got this platform to tell everyone social media to go and follow them, so you can have this little minute now to tell them where to follow you and anything else you want to say.
Also, I'm active on social media, Facebook, so please follow me on Instagram and like the pictures, follow me.
It's the Ying Wah, isn't it, on Instagram?
Yeah. Ying Wah.
What I'll do, folks, I'll put it in the Facebook comments section so you can have a little look. Fantastic food, great, and it's going to be a fantastic restaurant as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Sea Live podcast. think that was number 11, Chris. Number 11.
What was that?
I think that was 11. Yeah. To think 11 weeks ago.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's going so quick, and each week we when we talk to like so you Sam, we say come in. It gives people a chance to just come on and tell them what they've been doing and what they're getting up to. A refurbishment in this. It's the perfect time to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I was forced to do it, but it's worked out well in the end.
Yeah, it's the perfect because don't go out. You might as well just do it now while you can.
Again, yeah, I'm glad it's getting done. I'm in big debt, but what can I do? Life goes on.
We look forward to being there, won't we, Sam?
Absolutely, we'll be there. 31st of July, fingers crossed. We'll be there.
Definitely, thank you.
And what's quite interesting, before we came on air, Sam said he's paying for me. That was quite nice.
Even better.
You're all talk, you, Chris. All talk. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. This has been the Sea Live podcast. Thank you to Simon from Ying Wah. Thank you.
Pleasure being here. Thank you.
And as always, Mr. Chris Varnes, thank you so much.
See you, everyone. Be safe this week. See you next week.
My name's Sam. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye now.
Out.